Hello everyone, welcome to a video. I haven't done a video in ages. Last time I did one was about like 5-6 months ago at this point. I know uni, going where plus laziness was actually the main part of it, to be fair. Sorry about that. I don't have like fans, so I just basically fell off it, you know what I mean? But we're back on it today. Sorry about the mic, what I always say sorry for in these videos. This mic don't want to work because I don't have two plugs to put it into. It's only a one plug thinger. It said it worked for PC, but it's queer, it's just more of a console one. You know, you plug it into your control and you're ready to go. Also, I'm using normal OBS instead of Streamlabs OBS. So I'm sorry if you hear, no, I'm sorry if the footage is a bit different because, I haven't used this to actually record anything. Last time I have used it, but it was about like a year or two ago. But anyways, aside from that, basically a song came out. Somebody asked me to react to it. Jackson Pierce music. He did a video with Elluna, DizzyEight and Blindsight. Now I've heard of DizzyEight and Blindsight before. I've reacted to Blindsight. I love his music. I love his variants. DizzyEight, I haven't reacted to him, but I heard him on the first cypher and he was sick on that. And I think he did a cover with Dwayne TV, but I'm not sure. Along with that, I haven't heard of this Jackson Pierce music, just going to be honest. So this is going to be a first introduction to music. I know I haven't listened to his music before at all. And I know this is like, the 50th reaction, I've done 8 loads of them. So sorry if this is just a generic one among the bunch, a generic needle within a haystack. That's a wrong connotation and annotation. But anyways, sorry if I'm acting awkward, by the way. It's been a while since I've started, since I've recorded. So I'm a bit stuttery and stuff like that, but I'm trying to edit less of a video, so if I don't just look chopped up every few seconds. But yeah, I've heard great things about I've listened to 2 of them and I haven't heard of other 2. So hopefully it'll give me an introduction to new artists who I haven't heard before. Anyways, I'll see you there. Also, don't expect me to analyse and proper like jump out. It's not my character just to go whoa.
I got nowhere to run, I got nowhere to hide. Where the fuck you supposed to go when the demon's crawling on the inside? Eating away at my skin, they're eating me alive. I feel the darkness coming, but it's coming from inside. Yeah, I thought I got away. Yeah, I thought I escaped.
So I guess the whole hint of all, not hint, basically what he's saying is anxiety, depression, all the mental stuff, it's coming from the inside. He thought he got away, thought he got happy, but it comes back. It's a thing people diagnosed with depression and stuff like that. It's not like, oh, you're not feeling depressed now, boom, cured you on. Nah, it's something of, oh, you don't feel it now, good, let's make you stay that way, try and make it more pro-lasting, you know what I mean?
Keep on chasing me, insanity, I'm running away. In my head there's darkness ahead of me too. If they catch me I'm afraid of what they're gonna do. These thoughts in my mind designed to make my body pray. Am I a sinner or a saint?
Hey Jackson, come back to the dark side. We really miss you, everything will be alright. Come on, take a hit, you know you wanna get high. I can't hide it from everybody, keep it inside.
Get away.
I'm guessing that's for subconscious, either for subconscious or like for his perceived thought of trying to see other people, you know what I mean? Like his perceived, no, it's more honest ways, subconscious saying, you know what, you come over here, embrace the darkness, embrace that, like the dark side of your subconscious, make you do things you really don't want to do.
For me, I don't want that life anymore. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
When the darkness comes, every key to break free has been controlled. I am locked inside, begging to unleash the hold. It's always been a fight, so bring your weapon of choice. Here comes the darkness, watch me cleanse my soul. Half my body's burning, hear me scream, don't let me go. It's time I let the dark know I'm taking back what's mine. Go ahead and cry the fucking pain.
When the darkness comes, I'm gonna swing with my hardest punch. Heart of a Spartan, not a spar for fun. When I fight, I tear apart these chumps. I don't stop, can't stop until these sharks are done. Been to the ringer, and now I'm ringing them up, washing them out, cleaning the punks. You pop at the mouth, talking that dumb shit. You gon' be the one that need to run quick. You don't know I'm crazier than a son bitch. Now you do. Grab my drill and put a hole into my head. Not to kill, just to heal my swollen, overgrown dome. It's a test, no compression. I suffer from depression. No one even cares that I'm iller than asbestos. No, I don't have a death wish. I just don't get it. Why am I always feeling like a headache? Pounding out loud, all these voices in the sentence. I just want rid of it. I'm giving my confession cause I quit. Count my blessings even though there isn't many. 1, 2, done, I'm a soul, I'm feeling empty. Not what I chose, choke cold on my enemy. Hopped in the ring, let's get it jog and make a memory. When the darkness comes, when the darkness comes, I'll be waiting, make that dark run.
I move through the dark.
I like that. He's saying like nobody seems to care if he's depressed, if he's doing this and that. But he's like got himself hyped up. It's, you know, let the darkness come out, knock out the fucking park, make it run back, you know what I mean? It's like taking a positive standpoint against depression. You know, even though he is depressed, he don't want to be. Because it's like, some people are depressed, but they don't want to be. Nobody really wants to be depressed, but some people just sort of wallow and like give up and just continue being it, whilst others try to push it out of it.
I can feel the devil trying to tempt me as I maneuver through thoughts, trying to use my emotion against me, but I'm never ruled by the heart. Depression, that's evident. It's like
I tried to use my emotion against me. So, you know, I mean, you feel scared, and your mind's going, why are you feeling scared? That's on you. You know, you're feeling like emotion, like, you know, maybe you're like hanging out with your friends, and then like your thing goes, or you feel like you're not the one who belongs, or stuff like that. Anxiety, depression, it's all one big thing.
I'm on a stairway to heaven, yeah, I'm feeling like Zeppelin. All of my betterment is credited to my father that's heavenly. Never thought that I ever would have elevated to ever see better days. Now I'm striving for heaven's gates, running towards the future I see when I meditate. I was really tripping like LMA, until my spirit and my mind started to resonate. Now I'm better than I ever been, past darker than my melanin. The old me when I'm better than. I just leave the past behind as I walk into the light. I used to be blind until he came and gave me sight. Now I'm alright.
I feel like that's a slight thing just to mention the person before him. He used to be blind before I gave him his sight. But that is because he said stairway to heaven and stuff like that. I'm feeling like he has a bit of a religious connotation of his connotation. Because to be honest, I could hear some of the words, but not all of it. When some person raps fast, what I like to do is I like to listen into a verse, go, oh yeah, that sounds cool. Then look at the lyrics and go, yeah, it sounds cool, but is it cool? So with him, it sounds cool. And I heard a few lines, I heard Stairway to Heaven, it says, when I was playing, he gave me sight, it feels like, and it's like a big he, you know, for big one.
I'm alright.
When the darkness comes, every key to break free is
I knew that sounded like the chorus.
begging to unleash the hold. It's always been a fight, so bring your weapon of choice. Here comes the darkness, watch me cleanse my soul. Half my body's burning, hear me scream, don't let me go. It's time I let the dark know I'm taking back what's mine. Go ahead and cry the fucking pain.
Just want to know if there's any little bits afterwards. Yeah, I think that's just fair kind of end while we're sitting. Yeah, overall, that song was not that bad. I know I say every song's not that bad, but it's because I find it very hard to find a very bad, just plain bad song. What I seem to find, in my opinion, is most of the songs that aren't that bad, but have qualities of them what I don't like. And I'm not saying this song's, I'm just saying of most songs. With this, I didn't mind it. Yeah, it was quite good. My favourite bit has to be DizzyEight, for the simple fact of I'm just a sort of person who likes a bit faster paced music, a bit faster and consistent pace of music. So in terms of just singing and rapping and stuff like that, he's just more my style. I did quite like the religious connotation, because all of them sort of, when one of them took a stance against it, one of them used his faith for religion. The first one, all of them wanted to take a stand against it, just acknowledging that you have to fight back, but in different ways, sort of thing. It was like a different standpoint on each person. What I wasn't as keen on it, even though I do quite like the concept, it's not an original concept, and I know that's a bit I want to consider what I actually do. I just react. That's not original in any means of the word. But it doesn't necessarily put it down, but it will put it down for people who are like, oh, I've heard this sort of thing happen a million times before. But the base of it, the song itself, is very good. One thing what I did like is that I'm not usually keen on choruses. Choruses usually bore me. I know there's supposed to be a split between, rap bits, for bits what mean proper, banging stuff, and the chorus, which means something, but it's more of a recurring message and more to break it up. But I usually find it a bit boring, because it's usually more just to break it up. I know choruses are supposed to be there, but it's just something what I'm not as keen on. But that one, I didn't actually mind. You know what I mean? I don't mind that this song goes, against depression, anxiety. I'm heavily anxious about stuff. Well, so I'm depressed because, everyone gets sad, but I don't think I get to that point. So I'm just going to say I get anxious. I don't really know what it's like to be proper depressed. But yeah, it's a great song. It's a good song overall. I just feel like it's unique in the concept. And also, I did find it a tad bit harder first to hear what they were saying, just in my simple opinion. So that could be me, it could be the thing, but that's what I think. But it's a good song. It is definitely one what does require a listen. It isn't probably one I'm going to put on any playlists, not to be harsh, but like I say, I'm more of a fast sort of music. This is more of a pace music. If I'm in the mood, if I'm in this sort of mood, I will definitely choose this song. But well done, Elluna and Jackson Pierce Music to either listen to before, and they made a good first impression. That's all for me. Like I say, I want to be honest with the video, you know what I mean? I don't want to, if anyone asks me, I'm not going to be full out just going, oh, this is great, every part of it's great. Criticism is a way to get better, and anyways, that's been it from me. I'll see you in the next video, whenever that will be, and peace.